like I had like the spinal injury, got it checked and all. My discs had prolapsed and basically compressed, and the discs had come out.
It's like jam between a sandwich.
Yes, exactly. So like that had come out and it had gone into the nerves and all that and blah blah blah. So then I went
This
through
was from the impact?
from the opening shock
Okay.
and the impact. So it's like it opens up like a blast because it has to open up very fast, and you're falling like a rock. So suddenly there's a break. So that break got transferred onto my spine. What changed me, what changed me from the special forces to where I am right now is post this incident where I told you where the guy lost his leg. And that's where I started thinking that the time has come to evolve. But I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what else to do. Like my wife at that time, she used to tell me that, Jacob, you will not be able to do anything else in your life. You're fantastic at only one thing, and that is what you're doing already. Don't leave it. If you leave this, there is nothing else that you can do because you are built for this. So I said no. And like everything was dependent on that. Everything, me staying, everything was like the entire maya of this universe was telling me that you have to be there, but my heart was telling me no. So because you have gone through life and death so many times, you understand that it's all unreal. You can create whatever you want. So I said, no, I'll go out naked and fucking, stitch my own clothes, and I'll fucking recreate my life the way I want to experience it, because this I'm done with, right? I had reached the pinnacle of destroying stuff. So beyond that is creation, no? So I was thinking what to do. I was writing with my pencil and paper. I used to write, what all do I know? Okay, I know some skydiving, I know some underwater diving, I know some trekking, some mountaineering, something. What do I want to do? I want to fly a plane. I want to learn how to fly a plane. All these things I wrote. Simple. At what, 36 years of age, I was there at that point in time. As I'm 41 now. So that time ago, 7 years ago, 6 years ago. Yeah. So I wrote it. And I was getting further treated for my spine injury, and I had some other places where I got hurt and all of that. And like my knee got operated and blah, blah, blah. And I was in hospital, and I met this guy, this Air Force guy who was more or less chest down paralyzed. He had regained some movement, and he had 8 years of service. He was in my neighboring room. So I used to get to hear his conversations with his family and things like that. He was just my neighbor. So I was exploring, what do I want to do now? And one day, 2 weeks later, he used to look at me, and he had some talk with some other people about me and this. And one day he came to me on his wheelchair, and he asked me, sir, you are a commando? I said, yes. He said, sir, you must be doing all this underwater diving and all that. I said, yes. He said, sir, can a guy like me also do it? So I looked at him, and I don't know. So I said, I don't know, but I'll find out. So I went back, left him there only, and started researching, paralyzed people scuba diving. And this was back in 2015, and I found this video of a lady, a British lady. She was waist down paralyzed, and she was underwater, and she was on a wheelchair, and she had her cylinders strapped onto the wheelchair, and she had like motors, and she had like a plastic kind of a wing to give her direction and movement. And she was breathing, and she was in a dress, and she was doing ballet underwater. She was like this and like that. She was doing ballet. So I saw that, and went and showed him, and I see, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. So he looked at it, and he said, sir, how will I do this, sir? How will I do this? So I just told him, yeah, you don't worry about it. I promise you, I'll fucking take you scuba diving one day. I just told him like that. And just left it like that. And when I went back to my room from there, and I started calculating what it takes to make this one man bloody scuba dive. So logically penetrating it. So that's like a special forces thing, like a mindset. It doesn't matter whether you are from special forces or not, or whether you have killed somebody or not, or all doesn't matter. All this doesn't matter. What it matters is that you know that if you put your bloody mind to it, you can create what the hell ever you want.